Alright, alright. I got everything set up now. So I think we're ready to go. I see you, Matthew. I see you. Uh, alright, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Where we were last time. We were doing Cyclops Lane over there, and now we're gonna go to Trident Avenue. So enough stalling. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do it. How about that? I just released a new video talking about the draft. If y'all want to check that out, I went over the picks we got and kind of the state of the Falcons and where they're at right now. Oh, as always, all the gameplay audio is coming through the speakers because I don't have a capture card. So hopefully y'all are able to hear dialogue. I'm gonna turn it up just ever so slightly, just to make sure.
I came to see if we could help get things back under control, but we got separated. The haunted minions drove me back. Can you create a diversion so I can try to break through, attack the minions, and I'll meet you by the river?
Alright. So where we left last time, I've done some side quests, and now I'm at 7. And I think, yeah, I got a couple of new spells. I got one that increases accuracy, and let's just go ahead and engage in combat so I can show you. Alright, so now I have these shields that will protect me from these schools here. And I also got something that will increase accuracy so that if I launch a spell, it can't fizzle out. I hope that makes sense. I've been doing well, Matthew. I see you. I'm 99% sure you've never seen any of the other streams, so all of this is probably making no sense to you right now. But how about you, Matthew? How have you been? Exams been going well? All that been doing good for you? Alright, I got the Scorpion that should one-shot him right here. And yeah, that's it. Alright, cool. I just need to defeat 2 more of these. So let's go and do that. Alright, so I have a chance to one-shot him if this does max damage, so let me try that. It fizzles, okay. Let me try this. Hopefully this one doesn't fizzle out. Alright, cool. But yeah, I finished my final project yesterday, so since then I've been my summer has basically started. Passed all your exams? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Matt. That's good to hear. Pretty sure you're a sophomore, right? If I'm not mistaken. As from how I've done, I think I got all A's and B's. There was one that was like kind of borderline C, but the professor was nice and he let me pass with a B. So yeah. And that class is film theory, which is stupid, like absolutely stupid. Like, if anyone watching this is gonna be a film major, just prepare yourself for film theory. It will bust your balls. Yeah, alright. Alright, so I done the thing. Now let's go talk to some people. Gotta talk to this Arthur Griffinbane, or whatever.
Thanks for the help, Wizard. I wouldn't have gotten here without you. I'm worried something terrible has happened. On my way here, I saw one of the lightning needles with Susie's wand in its jaws. Maybe she just dropped it, but maybe not. What can we do?
Yeah, she just dropped it. You're worrying over nothing, my boy. No.
I couldn't help it over here. You're very loud. If you can bring
Shut up, Duncan. No one cares.
be able to assist.
Really? How?
Alright.
Duncan Grimwater, necromancer. I was drawn here by a massive surge of death magic. It must be the reason the undead have overrun the street. I wish Malastare were here. He could stop all this madness instantly. If only he were still alive.
Well, that's the funny thing. He is still alive, and he's also the evil guy.
Malastare is alive? Impossible. I don't know what you saw, but you must be mistaken. Someone is trying to deceive you and Professor Ambrose. Malistaire was a great man, the greatest
Was he?
necromancer of this age. Ambrose is responsible for what happened to him. If he hadn't...
Can we talk about this later? My sister's lost out.
You're right. Wizard, bring me that wand, and I think I can get to the bottom of this.
How do you mean you think? Alright, whatever. Duncan's a dickhead. Alright, let's go defeat some eels or wherever. And I think they're electric or lightning, so I'm gonna switch out these and then go there and then do that. Alright, so I think I should attack him with... Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just hit him with the Scorpion. Alright. Let me hit him with this. Alright, cool. Collected Susie's wand. How would the eel even grab hold of one? Whatever. Let's go talk to Duncan again. Mr. Dunkin' Donuts himself.
Excellent. Susie is still alive. I can sense it from her wand. I think I can find her, but there's one more thing I need. I know a ritual that could grant me a vision of wherever Susie is. It's very advanced. I'm not surprised you don't know. The connection between Susie and her wand is one anchor for the ritual, but I need another. I think I know what will work. When I was trying to reach the source of the death magic, I ran afoul of the rotting fodder across the river. They're using storm magic.
That doesn't make any sense. Why are they using storm magic instead of death?
They were wearing strange amulets that were crackling with storm energy. Bring me those amulets and I can cast my spell.
Alright, so we just gotta defeat a couple more Murdoch Nichols. Oh wait, hold on. We've leveled up, I think.
Goodness, you have gained quite a bit of knowledge, haven't you, young one?
Okay, yeah, we get a new spell, so I'm gonna actually go and grab that real quick. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's either a shield or it's something else that I forgot. Let me go grab it real quick. Oh right, it's this thing. So I can put it on other enemies, and wherever their next damage spell is, it'll be take less damage from me. So yeah, that's really nice. All right, Rotting Fires. Let's go ahead and defeat some. So I might have 2 of them in here, 2 accuracy, all that, and then that should be good. So over here is where the cursor is going all over the place. I don't know what's up with that. Let's go ahead and defeat some Murdochs. I'm listening to a lot of Gorillas, so that's why I keep calling them Murdochs. If you know who Gorillas is. Jeez. Okay. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna shield myself, and then hopefully by discarding some cards, a Scorpion will appear. Alright, so, yeah, right here. That's the one shot. Alright, cool. I just had to defeat... Wait, no. Yeah, I had to defeat 2 more, okay. Alright. Boom, let's go. Let me shield myself. Alright, let me do that. And by the way, for those who are watching, if any of y'all have seen the draft and are Falcons fans, let me know what y'all think, because I know not everybody was excited for what we did, and not everyone agreed with Terry's decision, which I get. You know, we traded away quite a bit to get 2 edge rushers in the first round, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna pay off. Hopefully it'll pay off. I don't know, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like we didn't have a whole lot of capital to work with to begin with, so that's kind of where the the debate comes in. Of like, was that actually a good decision to make? And it's also going to depend on how good Jalen Walker and James Pierce are, like how good of players they're going to be. Which we'll only be able to see next year, and it's going to be even if they're going to be starters, which I have to imagine they're going to be, but we'll see. We won't know until the depth chart gets released, or maybe it's already out. I don't know. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't release until before like preseason and stuff.
Let's see what I can see. If I'm right, and I usually am, whoever's enchanting these storm amulets also kidnapped Susie. They probably have close by. I can use the link between the wand and Susie to find her, and the link between the storm amulets and their maker to produce a vision. Nothing. Whoever this is, they have some powerful magic. I think I could break through the interference with a charged Lumina crystal.
They make Lumina crystals at the mill across the river. Go talk to Blad Raveneye and get us a crystal.
Alright. Come on, just give us a Chris. Alright. Talk to Blad Raveneye. Let's go ahead and do that.
Lumina crystal, you're out of luck. The undead stole all my crystals. I've got lots of more crystal. I could grind you another one, but the mill's broken. Undead stole the wheel cogs and scattered them all over. But even if I could grind you a crystal, I couldn't charge it. My lightning rod won't work. A Scarlet Screamer stole the primary coil. Could help get me up and running again. Gather up the cogs and get my coil back from the Scarlet Screamers, and I'll get you a crystal.
Alright. We're going to pick up some cogs. They should be along this. Yeah, right there. And I think. Oh, yeah, I gotta defeat some of those things as well. Pick up this as well. So yeah, as I've said before, I'm not too experienced with streaming, and I'm not sure how to be the most entertaining it can be when it comes to like just walking from place to place, and I'm just sitting here in silence. I'm trying to think of something to say, but it's just like, I don't know. What I gotta do to keep you all entertained? Let me know. Alright, now we're engaging in combat. Let's do this. Alright, okay. I might get rid of this and this. I might even get rid of this. Let me put this on her, just so y'all see what it does and how it works. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you know. Alright. Well, even if she does attack me, she's still gonna have like a 5% increase, but whatever. Alright, this should weaken her to the point where those other spells should be able to do the rest. Push back my screen a little bit. Give my head a little bit more of headroom. I'm in a tight space, so I'm not really able to work with much. Like the back of my chair is directly lined up behind my my bed, so I don't have enough room to like just scoot back a bit, unfortunately. Alright, that should be fine. I have my feed up here on my phone so I can see it, which is also how I read chat. Okay, let me do this. here with this. Alright, well, I don't have a shield for that, so oops. I forget. In the earlier stages of this game, they also throw out other spells, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. This should one shard. Alright. Pick up some of these. Pick up some more mana crystals. Alright. I'm gonna add to accuracy this time. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright, let me do this. It's kind of the same strategy over and over, but in this early part of the game, that's kind of all I can do. So. Alright. Just like that. Alright.
Be bother this soggy place and be bother you. If this coil's so precious to you, take it.
Heh. Alright. Bring it back to Blad, see if you can do the thing of the thing. I forgot what the quest was about. I think it was about making a, nah, I'm not even gonna pretend like I can make a guess. Usually when I play this game, I just have all the sound off and I just put on something else to listen to, like a podcast or music or something. I don't pay attention to the dialogue. The only reason why I'm doing it here is just for the stream. Because I think it'd be interesting to actually see what the story's about.
Splendid. Now, put those cogs to good use and get the old wheel fixed. I'll fix the lightning rod.
Alright.
Oh, we're ready. Here, just pull this lever and we'll charge that lumina crystal right up.
Okay.
Ah, well done, wizard. Thanks to you, I'm back in business. Here you are, one brand new, fully charged lumina crystal. She's a beauty. I hope she serves.
Right, we needed to make the crystal to like locate where Susie is, which is like the sister of one of the characters that we talked to. That's like the whole plot of this particular quest. And after this, we gotta go to a Firecat Alley for some other reason. But yeah.
A lumina crystal. This should be just what we need. The lumina crystal will boost the power of my ritual. It'll work this time, I'm sure of it. It's working!
Susie, I can see her. But what was that horrifying thing with her?
That's the Harvest Lord. We studied him in class. He's a powerful spirit from the underworld who harvests the souls of the innocent.
It looked like she's in Galvanos Tower. That must be where the Harvest Lord is enchanting
Oh,
the storm
wow.
amulets. Wizard, please free my sister.
If we do this, I get a cloak that gives me 48 more health. Now, what do I have on right now? Only give me 33, so that'd be a slight increase. So I think we're going to, yeah, we're going to this tower right here, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Which I could just warp to with one of the teleporter things. So I gotta walk there. I remember when I played this game as a kid, they didn't have these teleporters, I just have to walk there myself. Alright, let's do it. And, yeah. Three, two, one, let go.
Another soul to harvest. I knew my little prisoner would draw more to me, like flies to
Just say it nonchalantly. Just help. I'm here, I guess. All right. Oh crap! I should have switched out the other thing, but it's whatever. All right. Alright, so he decided to skip for some reason. Let me go ahead and take him out before he even gets a chance to perform a spell on me. Or cast one. Alright. I don't have a lot to work with, so I'm gonna hit him with this first, and then I'll start attacking. With how many times I'm going to need to attack him, I'm probably going to have to heal myself at some point. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of these, and we go ahead and attack him with this. There we go, that was max damage. Alright. These shields aren't really going to do me well, so I'm just going to not use them. I'm really not getting much of something I need, which is that scorpion spell, which is my most powerful at this point. One that I've been spamming non-stop against the other weaker creatures, but against him I'm just not getting it at all, which I should get. Yeah, there we go. Now I got 2 of them. Cool. Bro, look at him. He has 4 pips. Imagine if he. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on him, so if he does anything crazy, like shoot like a 3-pip spell or something, it's not gonna do as much damage. Let's see. Okay, so it wasn't that, but yeah. Okay. Ooh, I barely have any cards left, so this needs to hit. This like needs to hit. Alright, there we go. If that fizzled out and didn't work, I would be screwed. I would just be screwed.
I am beaten, but my master's grand design is nearly complete. Triton Avenue is doomed.
I know what he's talking about. Meet me outside, wizard. I need your help.
Alright. That's not the coat I wanted or was promised.
I overheard the Harvest Lord's plans. He was raising an army of rotting fodder, armed with storm magic to attack Wizard City. But there's more.
Ah, crap.
The Tempest Nexus up on the ridge channels storm energy into Triton Avenue. The Harvest Lord diverted the flow of energy to enchant the amulets. But after he finished the amulets, he directed the flow back on itself. The Nexus will explode and take Triton Avenue with it. Use the teleporter by the mill to reach the Tempest Nexus. I'll meet you up there.
Yeah, of course. It's right here. Why would I not use this? Why would you need to tell me that? I get that at this stage you still think I'm a beginner, but like, seriously. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Maybe I am a beginner. Maybe I am stupid. Okay.
It's worse than I thought. The Nexus could explode at any moment. The controls, they aren't working. I can't set it right. Professor Bellstrom knows more about storm magic than anyone. Go ask him for help. I'll try to keep the Nexus stable. Hurry!
You can get to Raven. Use the
Yeah, game mechanics. Alright, give me this cloak.
and then head to Ravenwood.
There we go. That's more in line with the colors of a balanced wizard. Alright, yeah, what they said is true. I can mark and get back. I literally did that earlier. So, again, it's funny that they give me tutorials. I really wish there was a option to turn off the tutorial so that they wouldn't bombard me with them. But as we continue, they won't be, prevalent. So it is what it is. Alright, Mr. Frog, thing is gonna blow up and stuff.
Hello, wizard! What? The Tempest Nexus is going to explode? Oh dear me, we can't have that! Here, take this master key, ring it against the metal of the Nexus 3 times, and the feedback loop should end. Good luck, and move quickly.
If you mark your location, click the recall button to return to your mark.
Oh, I was. What was I thinking?
Wizard. Triton Avenue saved.
Alright.
You didn't happen to run into my little brother Archer anywhere, did you?
Yeah, he's the person who literally told me that you were missing.
He's all right. Thank goodness. Take me to him. It'll be good to see him again.
Alright.
You rescued Susie! All's well. The Harvest Lord has been driven back into the shadows, and the storm energy is flowing again.
There's still a lot of undead roaming around, but without the Harvest Lord to direct them, we can handle them.
I'll help. So, the Harvest Lord said he had a dark master. Track that master down, wizard, so Malastaire's memory can be redeemed.
Maybe you should leave that for later. For now, tell Sergeant Muldoon that things are calming down.
Alright. So I believe that's the end of the Tryon Avenue main quest, which leaves one more in the trio of quests, which is Firecat Alley, which is definitely the most interesting of the level design, I guess you can call it. You'll see in a minute.
Triton Avenue's not going to explode? Well, I should hope not. Sounds like things are getting sorted out. What a relief. Thanks, wizard.
Alright, so there's that. I'm very close to getting. Bro, I'm 5 experience points away from getting 9. That's crazy. Okay, so next I'm going to Firecat Alley, but real quick, I am going to grab something to drink. So I'm going to be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so now we got the Firecat Alley quest to do, so let's go ahead and do that.
Halt! Oh, you're that Unicorn Way hero wizard, aren't you? What? Sergeant Muldoon sent you? Woo! I need all the help I can get. This street is ablaze, Wizard, and not in the way it's always ablaze. It's been completely consumed by anger and hostility and violence.
What is this? Birmingham?
The firefighters have
Joke.
gone insane. A gaggle of them even broke down the gate to the dark cave. Now the undead have spilled out into the street.
Again, what is this? Birmingham? Okay.
I can't
That's the last
hold
time I'm
these
saying that, I
robots
promise.
and mayhem at bay alone. Please, Wizard, can you drive the haunted minions back?
Yeah, I can most definitely do that. They look suspiciously like what was in Triton Avenue, but whatever. Alright. Alright, let's throw... I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Let me throw a beetle at him. That... What? Why did that work? What? What? I saw that, right? What? Okay, whatever. Let me throw that at him instead. Alright, this should be that, yeah. Alright, there's that. Alright, and I just leveled up from that. I'm at 9 now. Let's see if we can get to 10. Let's see if we can do that. Alright. I'm gonna add some accuracy to myself. I'm gonna hit him with the scorpion. Excuse my hiccups. Must have been drinking. I drank too fast or something. Alright.
Truce. We'll keep to this corner of the street, but we're not going back in the dark cave. It's spooky in there. The undead have promised not to venture any farther. It's not ideal, but after everything else that's happened here, I call that a win. It all started when the Fire Elves were rehearsing the song Recollection from Fire Cats, the musical.
Cat, I guess this is the fire version of Cats the musical, which you could argue that's desperately neat because well, okay, the musical itself of Cats is not actually bad from what I can tell, but the movie adaptation is bad. So, yeah.
Everything was going fine, pitchy soprano solo aside, when one of the fire elves suddenly shot a tiny arrow at me. Then another elf joined in, then another. The animosity spread like wildfire. Now even the lawn decorations have risen up and gone all stabby.
Oh no, not the lawn decorations. That's awful. Oh yeah, Lizzo. That's hilarious. There's a character here named Lizzo, Fire Spitter. Obviously, the actual artist Lizzo.
I simply had to secure this position. Now I'm the only thing standing between all this chaos and Old Town. Please, will you check on Lizzo?
Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and check on Lizzo. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Is this a bit that's going on too long already? Most definitely, but let's let's see. Let's check on Lizzo. Once it loads. I'm checking on Lizzo. She seems to be doing well. Okay, that's enough of this stupid bit. Let's go and play some more Wizard101. No, I'm not.
Please, Wizard, you have to find her.
Alright. That is so hilarious to me. Lizzo Fire Spitter. This game came out in like the mid to late 2000s, so so yeah.
This is no place for a newbie like you. Way! You're the new kid who cleaned up Unicorn Way, aren't you? Well, I'm glad you're here now.
And glad you lost weight. Okay, I'm sorry. I said no more jokes.
Attacked me and stole my spell book. The truth hurts, but I'm literally powerless without it. Did you get my spell book back? You will? Thanks. Just try to be gentle, okay? The fire elves aren't evil. Something has corrupted them.
Alright, cool. Let me go ahead and switch over to that. Let me get rid of that. Bring back this, and then cool. Alright. Alright. Accuracy and then Scorpion. That's the formula at this point. Alright. Boom. Alright. Now for another one. Alright. Let's push accuracy again, and then let's do the Scorpion. I put up a nice spell. Thankfully I don't use ice, I use balance. Alright, cool. Oh, I forgot he sounds like that. Sounds like a little kid imitating what a bad guy sounds like. Like, hey, I'll get you. Oh, God, I can't even do it. I'll get you next time, my little pretties, and you'll love dog too. Like, that's literally what it sounds like.
Thank you. You really are as talented as they say.
Ah, shucks.
However, we're gonna need more than talent to help the fire elves.
Okay, no more jokes, no more jokes.
I have no idea what's causing my little friends to go cuckoo bananas like this, or how to help them. But I might know of someone who does. There's a rumor of a witch who was fired from Ravenwood that lives in hiding here on Firecat Alley. They say she turned a kid into a humongo frog. I think we can convince her to use her advanced magical prowess to help the fire elves. I might be too optimistic, but that's a human in me. The wizard in me is worried she's the one who caused all this. Either way, we need to find her. Perhaps one of the other denizens knows how.
What's a denizen?
I saw Shellis Roughheart cowering
Who's
in
that?
the corner at the top of the hill instead of helping me while I was running for my life earlier. Oh well, go ask Shellis if he knows where the witch lives.
Alright.
Leave me alone! Oh, you're a wizard. Why? You're not two fire elves in a wizard costume, are you?
Yeah, you got me.
Promise.
I'm two fire elves in a human body of sorts. I don't know how I'd manage that, but you know.
Okay, I believe you. Which is good, because I don't know a lick of ice magic. So, are you here to save me, magical child? Not quite. Fair enough. What do you want then? Do I know where the old witch is? I'm not sure. What I am sure of is that the bedeviled fire elves stole my strongbox. My entire month's earnings are in that box, wizard. You get my strongbox back. Wink, wink. And maybe I'll remember the answer to your question.
Okay, so if I give you your money, you'll remember a question. Yeah, it seems legit enough. Alright, they move quite fast, so okay, let me go ahead and cross like that and then cross over to these pathfinders. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, they're a little bit stronger, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start with a scorpion, then I'm gonna hit it with some other spells. I do that. Alright, this might be enough. Oh crap. This might be enough to one shot. We'll see. Crap. Okay. Well, it didn't attack, so that's good. I can just finish it off with this. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and shield myself because I don't have a accuracy blade. Alright, I think that's what it's called. Or charm, whatever it's I forgot what it's called. Alright, let me hit it with this first. See if this hits. Because this is the least accurate. Okay, there we go. Okay. So with that, I should be able to hit with the scorpion and kill it, in theory. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I'm not imitating that voice again. Also, I'm at 666 health. Let me change that real quick. Oh no, I got dragged into battle. No, I didn't want to do this. Alright, whatever. Let me take care of this thing. I was literally just trying to pick up the health orb. See, that's the danger of getting too close to the edge. It's okay. I just started watching The Boys. It's kind of like that scene in the first episode where the character steps out and then that Flash character. If you know, you know. I literally just started watching it, so of course I'm gonna make a joke about it. Alright, cool. Now let me be a little more careful. Picking up a health orb and then just hugging the corner, hugging the sidewalk, and then going over here to Mr. Stash right here.
Box. Thank you. Now about your question. I can't say for certain she's a witch, but there's a peculiar hermit who lives down the way. She keeps her windows drawn, and there's often strange smoke billowing from her chimney. That's the best I can give you. Hope it helps.
Alright, let's go to Hermit's house.
What? How dare you interrupt an old woman from her stories? Did Ambrose send you to banish me? Well, I'm not going without a fight. What's that?
magma men. The undead have spilled from Dark Cave. They need the witch's help. First off, I'm 100% not that witch. Or any witch for that matter. I'm an alchemist. Secondly, this sounds like a city guard job. The guard is pinned down. Ugh, typical. Alright then, I'll help. But I need to know exactly what we're dealing with here. Take this special vial and collect a sample of magma from those magma men you mentioned for me to analyze. We'll go from there.
Alright, cool. I'm probably going to play for a little while longer. I'm probably not going to finish this whole thing tonight. I'm probably going to go a little bit and then I'm probably going to call it a night. Let me at least do this real quick. I think he's going to shield himself from ice. I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, I knew it. He was going to shield himself with ice. Alright, there we go. I got a scorpion, which should hopefully go. Yeah, I need to just hit it with something else, and then I should be good. Cool. So I just need to defeat one more, and then I'll have enough magma. I have. First, I want to pick up some more mana orbs because I'm running low at the moment. You see right here. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Alright. Let's take rid of it. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Crap, okay. Just gotta hit it again. I'm amazed it's happened only once or twice this entire stream. Again, it's because the one that they give you at the start gives you a little extra accuracy. Which I'm probably going to need to get a new one at some point, which I will explain probably next time once I actually hit level 10. But, yeah. Where's the bird one? I don't care about these reagents.
Which you can access by selecting the crafting tab in your spellbook, or by pressing.
Oh, that was quick. Ew, you smell like sulfur. Now, hand me the magma and I'll run a quick analysis on it. Done. Ah, looks like the root cause was a banshee's whale curse. Oh, and I recognize these melodic signatures. Bastilla Gravewind. Bastilla was the prima donna of the Fire Globe Theater decades ago. She had a bitter relationship with the Fire Elves, especially fellow act during a performance of magic fire music. Her elf co-star accidentally summoned actual fire magic, and that was the end of poor Bastilla. I'd heard that she had a thriving underworld theater career, but apparently she's decided to return with a vengeance. A banshee's whale curse works like an auditory virus. Rehearsals for that dreadful musical served as the perfect way to infect the masses. Thankfully, this particular whale seems to have no effect on humans. But we need to help the fire elves before their little brains melt. To reverse the curse, I'll need a Herkimer stone to record Bastilla's voice onto Get One from the Rotting Fodder in Dark Cave.
Alright, 100% not that witch. You tell him, girlfriend. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this particular stream. I will come back in a couple of days. I just finished college, so I'm pretty much on summer break. I'll be starting a job soon. I'll be keeping myself a little busy, but I should still have time for this, as well as my other online project, which is To Make Certain, which is a podcast I run. I'm not sure if I've linked it before in this channel. I probably should at some point, but yeah. Anyways, that should be all. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch up with y'all later.